when we look at your credentials, 3-time NCAA champion, 4-time finalist, 3-time world champion, the first American to win multiple world championships, world medal in 1981 with the bronze. When you look at the collection and the whole of your career, would you have been able to accomplish that without Dan Gable?
No, not at all. Because, and this is something my coach maybe was also that same mindset. He wasn't a champion. I think he did wrestle, of course, but I mean, he never wrestled in college, I don't think. But Richard Deppenbrock, I owe really a lot of it to him, because he he wanted to go to that camp that Gable was at, and Harold Nichols, who was Gable's coach, and Stan Abel. The best coaches of our country were there at this camp. My coach wanted to go there to learn, and he invited any wrestler who wanted to go. It was only 2 wrestlers, me and another guy, volunteered to go. We had to pay for it, of course, and all that, but still, we went. And I wanted to meet Dan Gable. I wanted to see these. I knew who Dan Gable was, so he fulfilled every expectation I had in terms of what a champion would represent, in real life. So I wanted to be that. So to answer your question, no, if I'd have missed that opportunity, I just wouldn't have had that. I just wouldn't have had that image in my mind. It just wouldn't have been there. It would have been absent. So I would have had to find somebody else to latch onto, and maybe I would have. It wouldn't have been Dan, and Dan was the best at that time. So it would have been somebody a little bit of a lesser stature, but I still could have gleaned something from that person, obviously. But because I had the opportunity to be around arguably the most, dynamic and influential wrestler our country has ever seen, and I happened to be around him right during his career, right before he was an Olympic champion, I met him. And then after he was an Olympic champion, I met him. And then I wrestled him and got to train with him. And he got to train me to be a world champion. So that relationship was key. And Stan Desick was part of that too. Stan won the Worlds the year before I did. So I got to train with him, prior to 1978. So I was fortunate to always be willing and had opportunities to be around the best wrestlers that our country could have. Always. I was always around the very best wrestlers. I was around the A-team all the time. But it was an effort that I put in to do that as well.